The next surgery we are going to be seeing is the modified Widman flap surgery. Now, this is the most complicated to understand. In modified Widman flap surgery, there are 3 incisions. Okay. Now, the first incision is the internal bevel incision, or this a submarginal incision facing internally. Okay. So this is your first incision. When you place this incision, the second step you're going to do is you're going to reflect your flap. Okay, so after placing this incision, you're going to reflect your flap. So you can automatically see how this part of the tissue that is attached to the teeth remains attached to the teeth. So that is the part of the tissue we are going to sacrifice. Then to remove this part of the soft tissue, you need 2 more incisions. The second incision is the sulcular incision. Okay, that is the crevicular or the sulcular incision, which enters through the gingival sulcus. And the third incision is the dental incision, which is at the level of the bone. Okay, by giving these 2 incisions, you're going to get rid of the collar of tissue. So the collar of to come out. Okay, so after removing the collar of tissue, this is what your flap looks like. And then you go ahead and do whatever you have to do to the bone, and you go ahead and suture the flaps. Okay, so this becomes the modified Widman flap surgery. Now, when you do this surgery, number one, we get rid of some tissue, we're sacrificing some tissue. So you will not do this in anterior region. You will not do it in cases where you're doing bone grafting, but you can prefer to do this in the palatal region, because the palatal mucosa is very thick. So sometimes you can do this on the palatal side. Aesthetics is not of a concern, and you're going to end up making the flap nice and thin and knife edged. Okay, so you can prefer it to do it in the on the palatal surfaces, or you can also do it on the buccal surfaces of posterior teeth if the gingiva is thick. Okay, and you don't mind creating some recession. If that is okay, then you go ahead with this type of flap surgery. I'm going to show you a video of that now. In the modified Widman flap surgery, there are 3 incisions. The first incision is called the internal bevel incision, and it starts at 0.5 to 1 millimeter apical to the gingival margin, so roughly over here. You start from one of the line angles and you proceed mesially. Make sure to hit the bone. When you approach the papillae, spare the papillae. Don't include it in your flap. And then start again on the next tooth. After the first incision is placed, you take your periosteal elevator and you start reflecting the flap. Support the flap with your non-working hand. When you reflect the flap, you will have a collar of tissue around the necks of the teeth, which will then be removed by the second and the third incisions. The second incision is a crevicular incision, similar to the incision given in an envelope flap. Pass the blade through the gingival sulcus, and by doing this, you're going to separate that collar of tissue from the underlying bone. The third incision is an interdental incision in which the blade is kept horizontal to the long axis of the teeth, and the base of the papillae or the base of the tissues at in the interdental area is relieved of the tissues. Then you take the curette and you just curette the tissue out. It may come out in the form of a collar,